My name is Leonardo J. Cahilis. So this is my principles that I choose. The first principle that I choose is conduct a hazard analysis. So conduct a hazard analysis is after addressing the preliminary task discussed above, the HACCP team conducts hazard analysis and identifies appropriate control measures. The purpose of hazard analysis is to develop a list of hazards which are such significance that they are reasonable, reasonable, reasonable likely to cause injury or illness if not effectively controlled. Hazards that are not reasonably likely to cure will not require further consideration within a HACCP plan. It is important to consider in the hazard analysis the ingredients and raw materials, each step in progress, product storage and distribution, and final preparation and use by the consumer. When conducting a hazard analysis, concerns must be differentiated from the quality concerns. A hazard is defined as a biological, chemical, or physical agent that is reasonable likely to cause illness or injury in the absence of its control. Thus, the word hazard as used in this document is limited to safety. The second principle that I choose is establish critical limits. A critical limit is maximum and or minimum value to which a biological, chemical, or physical parameter must be controlled at a CCP to prevent, eliminate, or reduce to an acceptable level the occurrence of a food safety hazard. A critical limit is used to distinguish between safe and unsafe operating conditions at a CCP. Critical limits should not be confused with operational limits, which are established for reasons other than food safety. So, the last principle that I choose is establish monitoring procedures. Monitoring is planned sequence of observation or measurements to assess whether a CCP is under control and to produce an accurate record for further use in verification. Monitoring serves three main purposes. First, monitoring is essential to the food safety management in that if it facilitates tracking of the operation. If monitoring indicates that there is a trend towards loss of control, then action can be taken to bring the process back into control before a deviation from a critical limit occurs. Second, monitoring is used to determine when there is loss of control on a deviation occurs at ACCP. Example, exceeding or not meeting a critical limit. When a deviation occurs, an appropriate corrective action must be taken. And third, it provides written documentation for use in verification. An unsafe food may result in a process is not properly controlled and a deviation occurs because of the potential serious consequences of a critical limit deviation. Monitoring procedures must be effective. Ideally, monitoring should be continuous, which is possible with many types of physical and chemical methods. That's all. Thank you.